Hello, everyone. It's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen, A Journey, a Song. And this is a new documentary from directors Daniel Geller and Dayna Goldfine as they trek through the life and construct a biography of Leonard Cohen in the context of his global hit rendition of this hymn, Hallelujah. And this film works on two levels. It works as a biopic, really going through detailed, well, generally what you'd get. And this is a close to 2 hour documentary. So there is some time to dig a little deep into who Leonard Cohen was. You get a lot of perspective from people who knew him and are able to give those layers and perspectives of just who this man really was. It digs into what made him who he was in terms of his upbringing, his upper class Canadian Jewish background, and how that influenced him, and all the way through dabbling into some of his love life, which saw that whole entire documentary about Leonard Cohen and I believe it was Mariana. And that was a very moving and poignant documentary that I felt like really dug deep into who he was and how love really shaped his life. And this documentary spends a decent amount of time on him, but then a decent amount of time with his song and the influences of it. You see other people performing it. Of course, piqued my attention when they had Rufus Wainwright doing it for Shrek, because I remember that song very distinctly from Shrek. And I listened to the Shrek soundtrack a lot growing up. And seeing these two elements balanced and then throwing in the performances that you see in the film, and I think it hits on all those things well. It is trying to balance a lot, and that might bring it down from this being like a great documentary and something that I would be hoping to get nominated for like an Oscar, which that really doesn't matter because they never nominate the right ones. But for me, I think this is a really quality documentary that's informative, and I think it does a fine job of constructing who Leonard Cohen was and his legacy. And I think the biggest thing is in terms of his song Hallelujah. I think that might have been one of the drawing factors for me in this film, was seeing that perspective and that legacy of that song and how it's influenced others. And in the end, this is really quality, well made, and interesting documentary worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen, A Journey, a Story. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.